basic question is, can you hear me? Because I'm replacing the mighty Gniewko today. Here I am in F4 Commentator. We should actually go very soon. But two drivers are not active, it seems. Miarki and Lexa. But Miarki will be late, by the way. I know I'm not the most active man today. Want me to sub it? No. I mean, I think I have subbed you, Rafael, in the past. Well, we should already go. But we're still waiting for Lexa, and Miarki will be in the mid-quali. Alright, one last invitation. And I think we can go pretty soon. Alright. Well, we should go. Stream is on, made by Mats in F5, but if you stay here, then you can actually do whatever you want as long as you watch ERO. Alright. I will switch once we start. The mighty race of Azerbeijan. A pretty iconic one in terms of not last season, season 2. As the thumbnail says, we had two drivers who crashed at end of race. They were the leaders going on the last lap, fighting until the line. And both of them crashed, but also both of them crossed the line. And ERO F4. Let's go. Miarki will be a bit late. But there we go. Is everything alright in F5 stream? Not, it isn't. F1 2020 is the title, 6 seconds. And there you go. F4 is set up. We are also set up. I'm just going to check if F5 is going. It is. And they are also starting the race. So I can switch into this screen. All right, who is missing in F5 by the way? I will not be most active person in the world in the next 2 minutes. I need to take care about the F5 division. Because I need to find who is in the lobby and who isn't. Okay, at least that's good. Both Red Bulls, both Ferraris. About Mercedes, both Mercedes drivers. That's very good too. Both Alfa Romeos. No baked potato. So unreported absence this. For now, of course. They have 17 drivers. About us, we have 20 because Miarki will join soon. Skylar, I think he's the first one to go onto the track. No, there is a Haas. There's another Haas. There's Alfa Romeo and there's his teammate head. Light is the first one to get out of the pits on soft tires. So let's see the tires. Only Rado has decided to go on mediums. Okay, I keep checking F5. Good luck to you, Mats, if you hear this. Aldinho and Kronk both in. That's very good wisdom. Heskey is in. Colme couldn't race. Davey is a reserve from now. Stevie. Okay, both Renaults are in. Coatsy is in with his teammate Caprice. Well, I'm just checking about AlphaTauri's. Kavak is in, but his teammate gets banned for the season. It's that one. Also, I need to pick Minta. So we have 17 drivers there with 2 unreported absences. And about us, we have 1 unreported absence of Lexa. But thankfully it's not the second in a row. So he's still going in the season. And I see that Liza has started a lot. Well, is it enough about the stuff named writing the tables? Who is in the Williams? Camrus will probably get a full-time seat, but I don't know. Vicky and Yui Santi both in, same as Renaults, same as I have seen Ferraris. Sikiel is in. His teammate is here as well. Rejak finally races after 2 absences. Snimikam in, McDusty in. I have also seen both McLarens. Kobabilk is in. I mean, there's only no Lexa. And rest is actually racing. Is it enough? I think. 1, 5, 12, 14, 15, 16. I'm missing 3 drivers. Righty Boy is actually promoted into F4. That's what I have forgotten about. Well, you know, I'm doing now stuff. Oh, and Liza, I have seen damage front wing from the Renault driver. Mats is also doing commentary and also it's already retired in the qualifying session. Alright, 29, 30, 31. Righty Boy. Great Britain is in. And Liza has done the fast lap of 1:40.6, but Righty Boy is already a second faster, but remember that Liza has got a wing damage. Oh, and Liza Joyce is also debuting. And reserves. By the way, if you're here, just tell me about the quality of the stream. I need to actually know that. Or I will restart remote play and I will make the lower quality. But this is the question for you now. Any debut drivers as well? No, I can't see one. Miarki is already in the lobby, it seems. Wow. Okay. 1, 5, plus 7, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm missing 2 drivers. Miarki is in. Okay, 18, 19. He's Williams. Denmark. Righty boy has the fast stop of 1:39.5, but Iron Eric has outscored him by 3 times. This means he is now in the provisional pole position, but we also have Sikiel on the hot lap starting. Kubavik is already in second sector. What about the rest of the drivers? Like, I assume they are on the in laps. Well, what about now? 4, 5, 7, 14, 18, 19. I'm missing literally 1 driver in the stand. And his name is... I'll solve that after the race. Okay, never mind. I'm back. So kicking off in F5 I see, but I'm joining and I have realized that I broadcast no sound. Well, man, this is how it looks like to be a commentator in the last minute. Even Seeker has a massive wing damage and he will not complete this lap for sure. She's way too far from getting at least some kind of result. And yep. Time to actually check how Miarki is going. He's about to start a lap. Only Slimmy come this time on medium tires. Even Rado has decided to go on softs. Slimmy is starting a top lap. How is Sikiel going? He's in the pits. Rado is on top lap, I see, in sector 2. Well, tell me how is my son. The Leclerc is strong in this one. I mean, Botnik and Carpo. By the way, one very important question. Can you hear me properly? Because I have decided to do this stream on the last minute possible. And that's a problem. Seek out the Leclerc, they say, on the chat. Alright. Miarki is going through sector 2. He's going pretty well with that. I see that viewer count is not refreshed, so I will just do this. Remove the browser. There are literally 2 YouTube viewers, okay. As Miarki is finishing his lap, and I see some lags. So I think I will turn off the remote play and I will just do a technical issue screen. first of all, properties of YouTube. Okay. 200 for 200. Still 100 for 100. Is that okay for you? Let's say 115 and 75. Once more. 60. There you go. Here's the YouTube viewer count. And I see stream is lagging a little bit. So I'll be back with you very soon. And I guess, yeah, I'll do it. You know, technical issue screen. I'm just going to turn off the remote play. And as you can see, we have seen the Samar Awan is disqualified from the session for going in the wrong way. I have seen that. I don't know about you, but he will start last from the grid. And that's a massive issue for the Haas driver who's getting ERO debut today. I'm just checking how F5 stream is going. It's going similar as our stream. Remember to hit a like button, by the way. And can I actually do push-through commentary? Okay, I won't care about the Discord for 1 hour. Mute server for 1 hour. Right, can I go back to commentating? I think so. Sikir is doing the fastest lap of the qualifying session so far. He's checking something. Okay, it works perfect. As the Racing Point driver is 2 tenths faster than everyone else, but he has got only 8 points this season in 3 races. With Kotlap is going Villeneuve. Ferrari driver also a couple of points this season. He's got DNF and Singapore, but in general he's got 7th place in Japan. There was no race in Australia yet in F4 because it got postponed. Oh, we have got a bottle in Castle. We have got, as you can see, Cam Rules is out of the session in Castle section. Aiden Jones is going for the hot lap. As he's finishing it, will he improve? Yes, he did, with 140.5. He's going in 12th place. We've got less than 4 minutes to go in the qualifying session. I guess it's probably showing the count of F3 race. I don't know, to be honest, but okay. Of the F5, I meant. Skylar is doing the hot lap, as he literally is able to make a better one than just 141.1, but remember, this is Baku. This means racing is very difficult out there. Pole position here comes Zmiarki. If you will leave the like button, Miarki, you will get the pole position. Do we have the deal? As Skylar has got a little bit of slipstream, at least he tried from a Mercedes driver, I don't know which one. I guess it was Kubaviuk. He's finishing his lap time. As he's on the longest straight, one of the longest straight of the season, and the fastest ones. This can go over 335 kilometers per hour in here. He goes full 6 with 139.5. Pretty decent lap time in F4 conditions. As there are more and more drivers going to finish a lap. All started. Miarki has got invalidated, but he will start a new one right now. Well, let me just turn off the tires. As Sikel tries to make a lap on mediums, while Slimikam has done a best lap on mediums. Can Sikel manage to reach the line and start his hot lap before the time is up? Rado is about to start his hot lap. I'm just going to check. Alpha Tauri of Simikam is starting a lap. Who's the closest one to reach the line? It's one of the Mercedes. It's Regia, but he has invalidated lap time, but he has one more chance. And now Kubavil has the fastest sector too, at least his personal, because it was purple, but it isn't anymore. Anyway, Rejak is going to the pits, so this is the end of the qualifying for the Polish driver. What about his teammate from the same country? And same as mine. Sikel manages to start his hot lap around 10 seconds before the end. Kubavik improves, but he is 5,000 of a second slower than Adam Baker, and Liza is crossing the line, but he doesn't improve at all. One of the Williams is going to cross it as well, as Jimmy Hunt stays 5th, but he may be overtaken by Miarki, who's doing a pretty decent job. As he gets the first place in qualifying session with wild 38.9. Sikel gives up with his lap time, because as you can see he's going slowly, with even no gear at all. I switch to Vicky, as he's going to cross the line now to get position number 13, right ahead of his teammate by 11,000 of a second. Slimikam is also about to finish a lap, but he touched the wall. The fast left-hander. As he's going with the full throttle, now he has DRS power. And will he make it into the line and improve his lap time? He has to. And he goes third with 139.0. This is third place for AlphaTauri. On the grid, we have first two Danish people. And no, not anymore, because Rado has outscored them by over a half of a second. Actually, around a half of a second. Sikel has no chance to complete a lap and outscore his best lap time. At least get closer to Rado. But what about Kubavilk? Can he improve? Yes, he did. With 139.4. Told you Rado will get pole. And he did. Wait, how can I do that? I can see only the chat. Now I can. How many times, by the way? Nothing changed. Okay. There you go. I have a little chat window. Slimicam said that he has done the first ever, the second start in second row in a row. That's interesting case. And we have finished the qualifying session with Rado being first. Then we have Miarki losing almost half of a second, but over half of a second loses Sikiel. Slimicam on 4th place. Then we have Iron, Adam Baker, Righty Boy in his debut after being promoted from F5. Kubaviuk, Jimmy Hunt, Skyla, Liza, McDusty, You Can Beat Me, Camrose, GS Villeneuve, Vicky, Uisanti, Aiden Jones, Rejak, and Samarawan will start from last place. This means he will get the last to first challenge, it seems. As we are already going into the race, let's see how are the conditions. I'm just going to ask Matt in DMs, how is it going? Because drivers are picking their strategies right now, and oh, this was my microphone, if you ask. Voy will give him the pole. Almost I did. Dry weather says Miyagi, so we have completely dry conditions, and oh no. Oh no. Does it happen again? Oh my god. I don't understand really what is going on with these S4 lobbies. You're last, but there is a restart anyway. Lobby restarted. Miyaki will host. And it seems I will have to go to the technical issue screen. What is going on? Oh, there's one. Stop, don't. I need to check out how many people have managed to leave the lobby anyway. Only Aiden Jones has left the lobby, I see. So, everyone is in. Okay, I will do a technical issue because I need to invite Aiden Jones. Very fast, don't worry. Race director, how is he named? Yep, there you go. And Miyaki has to join as well. This is a reason of making a restart actually. So we will restart the lobby anyway. It seems. Because I can see that only 2 people have left. My god, this is again chaotic. This has happened again. So, here for restart anyway. Leave lobbies. Miarki host a new one. Okay, people keep leaving. I hope they will listen to us, and we will start a lobby in 15 minutes, because this is the rule actually. Error, because I got kicked out of the lobby anyway. Typical F1 2020. Again, it hits. So, I'm just going to show you what happened. I'm literally going to show you what happened. It told me there's an error. And look, I'm in the lobby technically. But I cannot actually spectate. What is going on? Okay, I'm going back to the technical screen issue. You received an invitation. Miarki hosts a new lobby. Well, F4 equals a little problem. Joining session. What is going on? Failed to join. Oh my god, again. What's going on? Lobby has decided to stop and to give everyone an error. Again. I received an invitation from Yarki. I hope I will join this time, because if it doesn't work, we have to find a new host, or I'll do it, and I don't care about it. I joined, never mind. I mean, honestly. What is going on? We cannot even make a lobby. Miyaki seems to be inviting everyone. We have to restart our 6:45 PM UK. Hurry up. Okay, I just hope, by the way, Mats has fun commentating a 5. So let's see himself going. Oh, it's already lap 4 and we have 1 DNF from the session. So it seems to be a pretty chaotic Azerbaijan Grand Prix all over again. 17 drivers on the lobby already. They have to pick a team. Why this keeps happening? Oh, I will turn off the game stop. Just erase 50%. The weather was custom because it was going dry all the way. Miyarki. Top 10. How's F5 going? It's on lap 4. We have yellow flags in sector 3 then, and it's Minter out of the race, by the way. How is it going? The lobby settings. We have 19 people in. Only one missing is a Renault of Liza. Liza. Is invited. Okay. Well, this is typical F4. I hope this won't happen again. Because if it happens again, we have to postpone it again, and this happened for the second time in the season. This would happen. No, I didn't want the graphics card. I mean, I wanted the stream of F4 just to check out if it's going. It's going. Yellow Saxon 1 or to retirements. By the way, I hope I will find the proper F4 commentator. I'll make results of the qualifying. There's top 14. There is rest. Okay. There's 19 drivers to the lobby again. Who is left? Rejak is left. And actually got an error. Okay. Rejak is back. I just hope Miarki makes a custom grid as soon as possible. There's a safety car and full safety car in F5, by the way. Okay, this is where the attention is in. I don't know why people are not talking in the chat at all. But I turned... Is it on? It is on. So I don't know why there are absolutely no messages out there. There's a full SC going on. Getting pretty interesting. Ping me if you... settings. You know what? I'll be back very soon. I need to get some drink. Because I'm only talking to you while nothing is going on literally with the lobby. I'll be back. It's your boy and Baker are going both into the pits on lap 7 of safety car. And I'll be back. Seems I'm back. Seems I'm back. Welcome. And stop. People are impatient. We have 4 minutes to go. How is the safety car going? If you ask about F5 results, because it's going simultaneously as our lobby, Wojtinho is leading ahead of Baker and always Rick. It's your boy Alfie, Hesky, Shade, Coatsy, Kronk, Ronanasaurus, Stevie, Maverick, Jordan of Earth, Caprice Crowd, and Rastarevo. DNFs are Kafak Mint and Digi3. Nobody has left. Let's go. Okay, no right. Okay, what do I mean? Can we actually go? Helpers. No. F4. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna call Miarki. Or maybe not. This is how it looks like when you have to be last minute commentator because nobody else wanted. I have got myself a tea as well. Okay, you cannot hear it. Fortunately, next week. Okay, Rado, Miarki, Sikiel, Slimy, Iron, Baker, Whitey, Red, Cobaville, Jimmy Hunt, Skylar, Liza, Dusty, Beat Me, Cameron, Villeneuve, Vicky, Uisanti, Aiden Jones, Rejak, and Samar are all in. And I'm just going to check. It's all right. We can go, finally! I hope I will not commit F4 and any other division than F1 anymore. People are going, I have clicked the spectate, so that's very good. Remember the Letires. Remember the tires, I need to say. So, this time I very much hope we will be going. Santi, Jimmy Hunt, and McDusty still picking tires. And we are reading up. Safety car is going in F5. There are 2 more people picking Ronaldosaurus with a 5-second time penalty. And there you go. Race is back on. I'm not going to tell you what is going on. I'm just going to tell you that the race has restarted. We are waiting for the session to start in here so I can switch. Finally. I know my disconnect is not best in the world. Guys, they are literally trying for white. Drivers are going to pick the tires and we will finally go. 45 minutes to 50 of racing ahead of us. I think I might watch it from TV. So there you go. I'm switching to the chat. Less than 10 seconds to start the session. And we have the formation lock. People are complaining about being in one position lower than it was in qualifying, but Miyarki was dropped to P20 by the game. So let's see the tires, by the way. Who has to pit from top 10? Because I have already seen that somebody has a problem with that. Jimmy Hunt, the guy put him on hards. We are doing a formation lap. Finally, we're going. The restart is finally working in F4. This is a miracle, we can say. Because when Jimmy Hunt was hosting a lobby as a backup, that completely got crashed twice, and we had to postpone Australian Grand Prix, which will be during the Easter break, 2nd of April. As about the tires, let's talk about tires. Half of a grid, exactly half of a grid, is on softs, because the only one to not start on from out of top 10 starting on softs is Yui Santi. I'm, by the way, giving you a voice of game. Okay. And the second half of the grid is going on hards, but let's count that Jimmy Hunt is going on softs because maybe he didn't manage to put softs in time. Drivers are setting on the grid, and it's time to finally start the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. You can beat me as disqualified from the session, but it's on the very end of the formation lap. It's Sector 3, one of the fastest sectors in entire F1 and ERO calendar. So, there are 3 or 4 drivers going right behind. Let's see them. Yeah, it's Summer, it's Aiden, it's Rejak. I guess it's somebody else. Yes, it's both Alfa Romeos. Very, very close to each other. As we are about to start. The Azerbaijan Grand Prix. We're going! 26 laps ahead of us. In Baku Street City Circuit. The lights are going to be on very soon. They are... Is it Jado or Miyarki or Sikel into turn 1 on the first place? It's lights out and away we go. Miyarki has better inside line into the first corner of the race, but Rado has got a brilliant start and he pulls away from everybody. There's a little bit of incident and hitting the walls into turn 1. We have already got a visual safety car. And the race has been stopped in literally like 5 to 10 seconds, even though there is no retirement. Maybe this is a chance for Jimmy Hunt as well, not to waste too much time. Righty boy has got a 5-second time penalty, same as I have seen Kuba getting one. I'm just checking if the stream works correctly. It is. So I can say hello on the chat or something to F5 drivers. As we have green flags back on and we are racing again. Camrose overtakes Jimmy Hunt already. That's the race, that's the Williams drive. We have a wing damage. Camrose has hit the wall as well. And I've seen that Skylar is out of the race already on the castle section. And this brings chaos and it may be even a full safety car. Because as you can see, Summer is stuck behind him as well. Now he's back on track. We have yellow flag sector 2, but no reaction by FIA yet. This means there will be no safety car, even though the car is in the middle of track. As you can see, this is a pretty chaotic start with many wing damages. Rejak overtakes Villeneuve to get P16, and Villeneuve has wing damage as well. Vicky will try to overtake him, and he does the move. Same as Simracing is trying to overtake Sikiel, and he does it. Rado is on the lead, fighting Miarki for the first place. Yeah, it says that the DRS is enabled, but it isn't. They are very close to each other. There is no DRS yet, even though there was a sign saying that it is. As right now, Rado keeps the lead. I don't think it will change very soon, but Miarki is the only one to get a chance to overtake Rado. As you can see that Jimmy Hunt, as the rule says, is in the pits, and he has picked softs, also repaired his front wing. He also has no setup, and this is a thing to worry about for him. You can also see that Miarki seems to be 99,000 of a second behind Rado, but he isn't. Everyone from P12 to P19 has gone into the pits. So you have got a couple of drivers going for it. As Skylar has left the session, but it's understable because he... Oh, there's a yellow flag because Adam Baker has spun again. He has used the reset to track. This means a 5-second time penalty for the Racing Point driver. And 1 penalty point, of course, because you are not allowed to use this. We are going to the front because Rejak and McDusty are chasing at the Jones. But I think that Polish driver can get McDusty very soon. Same as the Red Bull driver can overtake his reserve teammate. As you can see, they are going to the Red Bulls. And I hope this will not finish as in 2018. We have a full safety car, and McDusty managed to overtake his teammate right before it showed. As you can see, Kubawi gets thrashed heavily on the last corner. And he has brought a full safety car. This is a very major chance for drivers like Adam Baker and Jimmy Hunt to go for the new tires. Jimmy Hunt is also lucky to get hards or mediums, go back to his normal strategy and restart his race with chances even. Because everyone can win in Baku. This is this kind of track where you can do it, even though if you're the slowest in the pits. I'm just checking the chat, nobody writes stuff, so please do it. Simracing in the great third place, ahead of Sikia, who has lost 1 place comparing to the grid. But now the grid is going to be back on the queue again, and everyone will be so close to each other that I assume that there will be some moves into turn 1 or turn 3 or maybe even turn 2 in the streets of Baku, which was in the ERO calendar in 2 seasons, season 2 and season 4. Miarki and Simracing both going. No, they have failed the pit entry, but Sekiel and Iron Knight are pitting seriously. What about Yui Santi, because he has got soft as well? Is he going to overtake or will he pit? No, this is a pit stop. I don't think if it's good or bad decision. McDusty pits for new tires, even though I think he was able to stay on hards. Ezekiel manages to get out of the pits in 5th place. What about Iron Knight? He's going P8. Yui Santi is 10. Yui Santi is the man. Got a podium in Singapore. He has pitted 4 intermediate tires way before than everyone has done. like 2 laps earlier, and that was a safety car, so he uses as an advantage and got his first ERO podium, and the only one up to date, 3rd place, even though I was literally rooting for him while watching to get a victory, but he has bottled it. I don't know on what kind of circumstances, but it happened. Unfortunately for him. By the way, I'm going to check how is F5 going while there is a safety car, and I hope nothing will happen. I hope our drivers are clean and will not cause any incidents. Red Bulls are going for 1-2, but the man, always Rick, is in trouble because he's being chased now by 2 drivers, Coltsy and Heskey. So this is getting interesting. Baker has pulled away for like 3 seconds. Oh, and I see there was some yellow flags and maybe even a safety car recently. Okay. Not a kick anymore. I should have pitted. Well, Miyaki, please focus on the race, and yes, you should have pitted. Totally top 3 is going on soft, so we will see if the strategy pays out. Maybe they will even go for 1 stop from soft to hards, or maybe even mediums, but I think that's barely possible if it is. I know that in Vietnam you can do it, because I have been trying in 1 practice race 50%, but what about Baku? I doubt. I have never tried it. So we can see the tires, it's the position change, but I'm just interrupted by the chat. There you go. I want telemetry. Tire stops. Okay, it's Adam Jones, even though he, yeah, we know he has done no pit stop, but he's 14 places up. Well, continuing on hards may pay off if he doesn't bottle later in the race. Well, if you ask about the viewer counter, because it shows us there are 9 people watching, but the stream says it's 5. It's probably taking statistics from the stats from F5 race. I don't know what's the reason, but it's this. But it happens. I don't know. In F1 we will not have any difficulties like that. I hope for maybe a new record, because in Australia F1 we had 36. What about finally getting 40? It's possible, I guess. Sicker has gone for hot tires, if you ask. McDusty for medium, so McDusty will go for at least 1 more pit stop. About Sickle and Iron Knight has gone for hot as well. They will go until the end of the race. Iron Knight has, Santi has gone for medium tires, and this means he'll probably do 1 more stop, because it's impossible to survive this amount of laps on mediums, because you cannot even survive 20 laps. This was like made by the remote play, don't worry about it. About talking about the tires, you cannot do 25 laps on hard in Japan, so what about mediums in Baku? And I can realize, probably as you, there's a safety car in this lap. This means the race restarts. We'll see how's the pack going. I hope there will be no carnage. It was some exciting battles for DNF so far in F5. Okay, I'm focusing now on the restart, because you can see it's almost a 4 wide. Rado slows down the grid because the safety car needs to pit first, then he can fully push. Now he does it. As we're restarting the ERO F4 race in Baku. Miyaki is on the 2nd place, but there's a literally 3 wide into turn 1. As Miyaki still takes the 2nd place, keeps it, but he's almost going to duel with Rado. Can the Ferrari driver keep the lead of the race? Well, he's in danger because he has a lot of drivers right behind him. You can see that Miyaki is already in danger of Slimika. He's trying to go down the inside into turn 3. As he wanted to go for a move, but it would end like Raikkonen and Ocon in 2018. As Miyaki has got an issue, he slided, but he's back on track, still in the 2nd place. Meanwhile, Rejak 6. He's on the same hard tires as Aiden. He was about to make a move on him in before the safety car. But for now, he stays 6th. That was very close for Simracing. He may even touch the wall from the left side. And I believe that he has minor damage. What? GS Villeneuve is spun. And he has got no front wing. And now we have another full safety car. Okay. GS Villeneuve is so lucky that he isn't retired. He has got a full safety car. This means... Oh, that was very close to finish the race on lap 6. But he's so lucky in terms of actually being able to go to the pits and pit again, get new hearts probably, because it's better to pick hearts right now and go until like lap 20, or maybe even until the end of the race if he can manage his tires. Because he has now no front wing, but it doesn't mean that he actually has to retire from the race. He has the chance to make a comeback. Sikir takes the lead as top 3 has pitted all for hard, I see. Let's see, Miyarki, he's also going for hard. Also, McDusty, Adam Baker, and Villeneuve, of course, are going for the new front wings. Usually, because as you can see, McDusty, same as Adam Baker, will go for hard tires this time. They are used by 1 lap. They were used in 1 lap. This means he was at start, but he has pitted in lap 1 weekend, as we remember, because he got wing damage. Sikel is now slowly warming up the tires, pretty peacefully. If you want any news from, like, I don't know what's... Let's see F5 race, when there's a safety car and nothing happened. YouTube, let's see F5. Oh, we got already a comment about from Russian bot for like hot girls or something, but we don't care about it. As I can see, there's one driver in the pit. It's always Rick, so he probably goes for soft until the end of the race. Baker keeps the lead by around 5 seconds from its coatsy on medium tires, and Baker will probably go until the end of the race. There's a battle going on between Kronk and Maverick. Kronk has the chance for his first ever podium in Euro. Always Rick will probably go back in like 9th place. Yes, he does, and he's got a 3-second tire penalty. 10th place, but he's now on soft tires. This means he'll chase the rest of the field. 5 DNFs. 5-second penalty crossing the white line. No. No. So it's going pretty well. How is Matt's commentating, by the way? Because he's commentated today in F5, replacing Rockstar, who unfortunately cannot join. Because, you know, Rabbi, one of the most active viewers recently. How am I going to save safety car in this lap? No, in the next lap. Lap 7. Already 2 safety cars, 1 virtual safety car. And in-game you cannot get more than 5 kind of safety cars during a race. So we have discovered this rule. Actually, Mikulitsi knew about it before the race. But this is kind of system that you cannot get more than 5 yellow full course cautions during a race, because you can go with only 5. Doesn't matter if virtual safety car or full safety car. We have discovered this on Dutch Grand Prix in F3, which was one of the most crazy races, like all of this division, all of the time. Like in S4 this was madness, in S5 it isn't getting any better or worse, depends on your opinion. And about the Dutch Grand Prix, we had like 5 safety cars and 4 safety cars and 1 virtual safety car within 20 laps. And why not? This is the rule of the game if you ask about the safety cars. Like, this is an in-game. We cannot do anything about it. But about the Dutch Grand Prix, it had so many plot twists and stuff, like Sunset Peach Park going on the grass and Champ getting a voice crack, or Fryer Pepper overtaking Christian Futuri, then spinning on the turn 1 by himself and getting wing damage. Also about this Dutch Grand Prix, after these 5 safety cars, we have got actually well, if we are getting, well, this were Netherlands, barely possible to overtake. But this was last season, and F3 is actually crazy division. At least it was in S4, but what about S5? Well, it is crazy as well. And F2 joins the party, it seems, because Singapore. Australia was actually nothing happened, but in Japan it was a thing. Wait, there's safety car that happened. I've talked so many stories about the last season and stuff. You've already got the 5-second identity for reject for severe collision. As you can see, Sikir is going very slowly, and now he pushes because safety car pits, and as always, it's restart now. He's around half of a second, but you can see there's already a battle between Haas and McLaren of Iron and Sama. There's an Alfa Romeo going to the pits, it's Vicky. Is anybody going for a move? The Haas driver, Summer is going for it. He lost it. I will check the answer later, because as you can see, there's literally another battle between Righty Boy and Light Z. There was a contact between them. Righty Boy almost went into the air. And now Liza is being chased down by Jimmy Hunt. Rejak overtakes Ayrton Jones for the second place. Vicky already serves his 5-second time penalty. As you can see, Rado tried to also make a move. Right behind him there is Miarki. And I think their strategy is so bad because they have decided to pit right now, not in the first safety car. Simikam is ahead of both of them. And Sikel is on the lead, he was in 4th. Now Simikam is chasing the Dutch driver. He was about to overtake. As it's getting a bit quiet, I will replay the question. Adam Baker is on the 15th place. Hard tires with 2 laps old. He has got a couple of spins today, like 2. And I think he can go into the points, but for the win, I doubt. But this is Baku, remember. Well, in tracks like, not Belgium, but China, or USA, or maybe not Brazil, Russia, it would be kind of predictable results, even though Russia in season 1 and 2 was kind of a race. Meanwhile, Stimicam overtakes Jimmy Hunt, and you can also see Alfa Romeo overtaking Haas of Summer. As Summer is dropped into 6th place, Yui Santi on the medium tires is going pretty quickly. We still have no DRS because it's 2nd lap after the restart. In the next lap we will have one. I don't know what Red Jacket Aiden will do, if they will try to keep the tires until the end of the race, or... No, they haven't pitted, so they will save a penalty and will not be able to appeal from it. But Iron Knight doesn't have to go to the pits now because he's pitted for hard tires around lap 5 during the first safety car, 2nd. Same as Sikiel, so 2nd. So he doesn't have to pit again if he can manage his tires. Slimmy coming has the 3-second time penalty, and he goes with the wheel with Liza into Castle. Don't! Well, both of the drivers went cleanly through that. I'm always afraid of the safety, about the safety in the drivers will retire or get crashed or something. Continuing, Jimmy Hunt overtakes Slimicam for 10th. They are going to do, there's a damage, and we have another virtual safety car, and there is an incident between Williams and Rado, who has got the damage front wing. Now Miyaki can use this as an opportunity to get ahead of the main driver of this race, and Sikil can extend his advantage. Do you understand this? And as I can see, Aiden Jones has gone into the pits. We have green flags back on, so it didn't pay out that well. Simracing pits as well, he hit the wall again and gets another damage. Some 5-second time penalties I have seen. Rado retires the session in the pits, he gives up. But this is the only legal way to retire from this weekend. As we are going now through the second DRS straight. McDusty retires on the session. Where did he retire? In the pit as well. So we have 4 retirements right now. And by the way, we have got the 4 safety cars. I also include the virtual ones. This means we can have only 1 full course caution now. Well, what I can say is that this is Baku. I'm telling this for like 100th time. But this is true. It's Baku and we cannot do anything about it. How is the F5 race going if anyone watches? Still, you have Tactics 51, but it's McDusty just. His AI is still going. It cannot retire. Even though it was supposed to retire in the pits. He's still going! No! Finally parks. Finally goes into stop. Miyaki has a great chance to regain some places. McDusty has left. What about Miyaki? Because he's chasing down Liza. I'm not going to lie. I have predicted both Renaults going for the title this season. I'm serious. Miyaki has little ERS, but Liza gets even less ERS. Rado has left. Left. Okay. So Aldinho and Maverick are fighting for the 2nd place. Well, it's going pretty well for Baker. He might even get the 1st win. Yuri Santi. I had to go out for a second, but still I'm back to you. And you'll watch Yuri Santi chasing Iron Knight for the 3rd place. Remember that Yuri Santi, the Italian driver, has to pit again because his tires will not survive until the end of the race. They are already 7 laps old. He's way faster even before the DRS and he takes the 3rd place very easily. So Righty Boy about to do it. As Iron Knight goes to the pits I don't know the reason, to be honest. Why is he pitting? Meanwhile, Righty Boy and Camrose are fighting for the 5th. But why did... Oh, he's changing his front wing. So he has got a damage. Adam Baker might have touched the wall. Penalties might affect 6th place too. Well, I don't know. Simracing gets the fastest lap of the race, and as a fun fact, nobody is on softs. Why did Adam Baker slow down? There's no SC or whatever. We'll stay with Righty Boy as he's chasing down Cam Rules. He'll try to go for the 5th place. But a reminder is that he has to pit again. Okay, I can switch. 30 seconds, you're Simracing, and 10 seconds belong to Rejak. How is Rejak going to pay for this? I don't know. Hard stops, only Summer and Rejak not in the pits yet. I wanted to check what? The leader guy. So, Righty Boy, Cameros and Eliza all have to pit. They will, for now, be around Slimicam, I guess. Or like a bit ahead of him. Not ahead of Iron Knight. This is what I assume. Back to Inter. Keep me updated about F5. Like, don't write me every second of the race. But like, updates like every 3 laps is okay. Righty Boy is too far to make a move on Cameros, and this means he stays on 6th. Eliza is behind them by like 5 seconds. Real Adam Baker, is it a new front wing? Don't tell me. It is. A disaster for the Racing Point driver. It seems he cannot manage to go without damage, unfortunately, through the streets of Baku. Miyaki lag, so it's Righty Boy, it lags a little bit. Adam Baker got the 5-second tap and crossing the white line, so he is even more down into the grid. And as you can see, Miyaki is chasing Eliza for position number 7. He's not going to make a move on Castle, because whoever does the move in Castle, I don't know what's going on with him. Because why would you? There's no place to make an overtake. Same as Righty Boy is still right behind Cameros. I think this is a case of time. If you overtake the AlphaTauri driver, because otherwise he will have to rely on the undercut when he will go on the soft at around lap 20 or something. I'm not telling my strategy for Baku, by the way. As Righty Boy overtakes Cameros very easily, but Cameros goes through the pits. Is it the wing damage? Again. Rejak pits as well. As Miyaki makes a move on Light, it was an easy one. Because the power of the DRS. This is just a usual tire change. I don't know about Rejak anyway. Liza has DRS on the Danish driver. Baker wins the F5. Congratulations, his first victory in F5 and in general ERO career, because this is his first season. Vicky is right behind Talon Baker. These are ones to watch. Iron Knight overtakes Cameros as well. And he crashes out. Retired from the session? Don't tell me. Because if he causes a safety car, this equals with a penalty. Actually, a penalty points. Well, there is no chance of it. So we go straight to Sikiel leading the race by over 8 seconds. I proposed him to go into a 3 because he deserves it, but he says not yet, unfortunately, even though he deserves the swap. As you can see, he has the pace. Maybe not for the first place instantly, but to get points every race. As you can see right behind Villeneuve there is Aiden. He manages to make a move on the Portuguese driver. Easy one. He also has DRS. Light in the pits. But Aiden Jones, I thought he will go to the pits. So Baker wins the 5. How are the other results? Rejak chases Villeneuve. He's on new medium tires, so he doesn't want to be stuck behind. What the move is this? By Mercedes driver. He keeps it clean, fortunately. Both drivers, very good job. Even though this was a deep and late launch. They made it with no contact. Maybe Villeneuve was aware of that. Rejak goes way faster. Because as you can see, he barely uses any ERS, he still has around 100%. Adam Baker is still behind Jimmy Hunt, who struggles without a setup, but he still goes, and there's still a chance for one more safety car. Now another target for Mercedes driver is Aiden Jones. I assume he's still going on the same... No, he is on 4 laps of medium tires, but Rejak, even though it's a 5-second time penalty, he's way faster and he may even pull out enough to be P7 without concerning about this penalty. As he overtakes Red Bull, another easy move on the longest straight, he goes back on the actual racing line. By the way, Rabbi, if you are here, can you screenshot the F5 standings so I can retype them later or tell to Christian to do so? We'll go to Villeneuve as he's going for the new front wing and medium tires, so he'll probably go until the end of the race. Who do we switch to? Adam Jones missing the braking point a bit, but he still has no damage, fortunately. And asking about results in about the tires. I'll do this. Luis and Righty-Boy both have to pit. Derek will go until the end of the race. No, Samar has to pit as well. He'll go, but he tries a soft hard strategy. As you can see that Adam Baker is like 0.3 of a second behind Jimmy Hunt. This means he may make a move on the Williams driver for P12. If you are not used to seeing Jimmy Hunt on this place, you may be. Because he's usually going on the top results, like he even got a win as I remember. Let me see. The 4 league standings? No, he didn't get a win, but he was 3rd in Japan, 4th in Singapore, so they already left low. The top 4 was Baker, Aldinho, Maverick, just this drama in F5 lobby. Well, wow. I have accidentally turned on the browser to check out. Meanwhile, Adam Baker has done a move on Jimmy Hunt. And Aiden Jones is going for a move fights with Iron Knight as well. He's about to lose another place. This works pretty well for Mercedes driver named Rejak because he's on medium tires, he can push, he's over 2 seconds ahead. I don't know why he lost a couple of tenths, but he's back on his rhythm and he may even overtake You Can Beat Me for position number 6. But will he keep it out at the end of the race? Iron Knight officially overtakes Aiden Jones. But Aiden Jones are done. Okay. I'm not hyped. Let's say I'm not hyped. Samar, go into the pits if you want to restore your chances for the victory. I didn't crash it out. I don't know if it was on purpose. Sick yellow goes for the pits. I guess it will be between mediums and softs. We will see. Red Bull driver is officially out of the race. I believe it was a move made by Iron Knight into castle section and this had to happen. He has left the session. I'm just checking if the settings are working. They are working and I will just turn down the sound of the game a bit. Wow. Wow. Samar, Yusanti, Sikiel all going to the pits. I wonder what about Reject. He is in 2nd place. So, if he keeps it well, he may even get something in this race. And I could say some kind of a Polish slogan. Because why not? Let me see the chat. Safety car, yeah, safety car. I had no comment about that. Slimicam is on softs as well. GS Villeneuve has his race saved. Adam Baker can go for the points. What's the penalties, by the way? Adam Baker has 5 seconds, Rejak 5 seconds, Slimicam 13. Yeah, I meant this. Every time a Polish driver gets a podium in the Euro. How are you guys still going? We had a restart of the lobby because it got stuck before the formation lap. F5 is absolutely done, but you haven't got a restart. Have you got the standings, by the way? There is actually a stream available, I guess. I know that Baker has won. Yeah, I was reporting here. As we're continuing the safety car, we'll get it for one more lap, because as you can see, the queue has to still be close to each other. I don't know how to pronounce it, but they need to collect. As we are heading into lap 20. Can Sikel pull away from everyone, or will he get, or will he push too much? Same as another soft runners that he may interrupt his victory chances, because he has potential to do it for the first time ever in ERO. As a fun fact, I'm going to say that 1 driver, 2, 3, 4. Only 5 drivers have done a race before Season 5 from these ones on the grid. So from this grid we have today, only 5 drivers raced before ERO S5. All of the other drivers are debut drivers. So it's kind of logic that there will be some first victories. Oh, Shogun, thank you very much. Unfortunately, no thing about Poland. As you can see, Sikiel is first. What about Miarki? Is he still on the medium tires? Let's see the tires, by the way. As you can see, first is on soft, medium, soft, medium, soft, medium, soft, medium, soft, twice medium. Thanks for ruining the series, Villeneuve. And Stimicam. And Vicky. Just kidding. I saw very big thank you. That was a piece of a race with 5 retirements and has Capri's car disconnected. Do I predict? I predict he has a major chance. I told it like half of a lap ago. Safety cars in this lap. We are back on the race again. As you can see, Sikel is warming up his tires. Only 5 laps. Or 6 actually. 6. Ahead of us, an Azerbaijan Grand Prix. As Sikel already pushes, let's see if game slows him down. As we are restarting the race. And Sikel is very comfortably going in the lead. But there's a battle behind him. Or actually for the 5th place. Or 4th even. Because Samar is chasing Iron Knight. And can he go down the inside? No, he doesn't. But there's a battle between another Haas and Miarki for 6th place. He overtakes Sebet. Samar has done a move on Iron Knight. Iron Knight has lost 2 places. Or even 3 within 2 corners. And there's a wing debris going out there. As we have already have 3 wide into turn 3. Iron Knight fights Righty Boy. They are literally going will to will. Righty Boy hits the outside line. He is behind and there's a spin of Liza. Liza is out of the battle, at least for now. There's a massive will made by Villeneuve, and I think he deserves a penalty for that. Vicky will now try to make a move on the Ferrari. As he goes, touches Villeneuve with the problems. And the major chance for many drivers to get the first ERO podium. Righty Boy already had 3 victories. But it was F5. Imagine it goes into the last lap and then game crashes for everyone in the lobby. Please no. But if that happens, it still counts. The results from lap 25 will count. Vicky and Adam Baker have done a move and Vicky starts the wall. Adam Baker has fun. As you can see, he's out of the battle as well as Liza. And this means not just for the points, but Rejak is fighting Yui Santi into turn 1. This was an easy move made by Alfa Romeo. Sickler gets the fastest lap of the race. Will Rejak try to fight back? It seems that no. But remember, he's literally almost 5 seconds behind, ahead of Iron Knight. And now Miyarki makes a move on Righty Boy at the 6th. Righty Boy loses 2 places within 2 corners. Yellow flags in signal 3. There are 2 drivers pitting. So Righty Boy will try to make a move on Steamy Cam, not this time, but this is a train of drivers. 5 people from 6th to 10th. Jimmy Hunt, even though he has no setup and his race is literally going so bad, he still has chance to get some points at least. Remember that Steamy Cam's penalties. Eliza overtakes Adam Baker in the pits, but he also had anyway, I guess. Maybe he was not changing the wing, I don't know. It shows that Rejak is stuck by 1/10 of a second behind Yui Santi, but he isn't. Maybe it will refresh on the next lap. Sikiel already goes by almost 3 seconds. As Rejak is being chased by Samar, who may even get a stint of his life to get first podium, even though he is currently in one, on the 3rd place. Anna Baker overtakes Light back. As now, the driver from Pakistan is way faster than Rejak, even though he has no DRS. Rejak lags a bit. Let's see if he can make a move and complete it. He goes for it, gets the 3rd place, but Rejak will fight. He goes down the inside. And he makes the move back, but contacts with Haas driver, and this causes him to lose a place anyway. Miyarki gets the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So for now, Righty Boy in the pits. Why? For now, Jimmy Hunt. No, he isn't even P8. Okay. Summer Awan in the 3rd place. Yui Santi tries to chase Sikiel. I want to check something. He has no damage, even though I thought for a second he has. Miyarki 7/10 behind Slimikam, or like 1 second now. He has no damage, but he loses a bit of time. I'm just going to remind myself about tires. He is on mediums. Slimikam is on new soft. Slimikam will chase Iron Knight. He will try to get him and overtake before the race finishes. So Rejak and Iron Knight, I'm going to say it wasn't the best strategy you have done. As a fun fact, written in the chat, nickname of Sikiel Helm in English means bicycle helmet. Well, I have no comments because I thought, for example, that. Okay, there's a battle going on in yellow flag sector 1. Sikiel has bottled it! Sikir has bottled it and he is out of the first place. He drops to 4th. Fights with Rejak will to win. Does he have any wing damage? He has spun and used reset to track. This equals with a 5-second time penalty. Both Racing Point drivers used used reset to track once, and that means both have 5-second time penalty and 1 penalty point. Where did he spin? I was literally talking like normally because I thought the race is actually over. And Sikir's about to win it. Adambaker still gets the point for the fastest lap. But Sikir, explaining how did you do that? You're still on the podium. But how he bottled it, I don't know. Has anyone seen? Because I did not. Four tenths, 3 tenths to reject. Simracing gets out of the track. We have 2 last laps of the race. Yoi Santi out of nowhere is going to win this from like 50th place on start. Rejak weaves a bit, but he cannot do it anymore. He has to set one defensive position. Sikir goes back at the podium, but will he win the race? I don't think so. Simracing makes a move on Iron Knight. Like, yeah, press F on the chat for Sikir. Because how did he lose it? Did he lose traction or did he hit a wall and spun? Well, this is the answer. This is the question. We'll get an answer after the race, and to be honest, I don't know how this has happened. I'm checking the... Okay, I can make a higher volume of the game by around 2 decibels. Okay. I like talking quietly while doing something. A Racing Point has spun, by the way. I mean, there is no explanation for what has Sikir done. There's no excuse. He was 3 seconds ahead. How? By the way, just checking if anyone from the back is disconnected. No one. Yeah, it was as clear as bean nada. You can beat me fight Jimmy Hunt. But he wasn't happy on the voice chat, but he's very quiet, very concentrated. He may even get the 2nd place. Well, we're in the last lap of the race. He has 1.2 seconds to regain. Or 1.3, but let's be exact.
By the way, can you please chat in English so I can understand what you are talking about? Because I'm too weak at Danish.
By the way, Jimmy Hunt fights, you can beat me, who has wing damage, and it had to happen. This race is still going because we had a restart of the lobby. Let's stay in this. Sikir. Lexa, where were you? This is the question. Simracing is like half of a second behind Rejak, but he has more penalties. Let me see. Yes, he has 13 seconds. This is going not definitely out of the points. We had 3 safety cars and 2 virtual ones. Yellow selected to 1, it's Vicky Span. No need to sorry, I mean. Sikir is 3 tenths of a second, 4 tenths behind Samar. He's not using overtake. Samar uses. And this may cause that Samar will lose the 2nd place due to DRS and power that Sikir will get from getting also DRS and more ERS power. You can see that Samar has less than 10%. Sikir uses it. Will he overtake the half driver on the line? Please, no more situations as in Season 2 when Luke and Jody crash on the last lap of the race. Samar goes into the left side. Will he win against Sikir? They are going to win to the line. And let's see, who will get the second? It's Sikir on the line. Just as Valtteri Bottas has done it on Lance Stroll in 2017. In last moment possible, Sikel has got second place. But he's the winner. Here is the winner of Azerbaijan Grand Prix in F4. Yui Santi is the man. I just want to check from which position he started. He started from P17! And Samar from P20! I mean, a great finish, but when Sikel was on the gearbox of Samar, I thought we were going to have a crash. But fortunately, no. Iron Knight in the 4th place, Rejak 5th, then we have 2 Williams drivers. Jimmy Hunt, congratulations for you. I mean, he's my driver of the day anyway, because he has gone with no setup. He has messed up with his tires in the on the grid, because he was supposed to get soft. He accidentally got hard, pitted on the lap 1, and still got into P7. Right behind him there is You Can Beat Me, Stimicam drops to in, GS Villeneuve finishes 10th, but I think there will be a penalty for him for that move we have seen right after the safety car. Are we doing a conference? I can. Alright, here's the winner. Named Samar. What a man he is. Like, have we seen anything that Yui Santi has done during the race? I'm wondering, literally. Has he done any spin? Has he done any move? Has he done any incident? He gets the victory out of nowhere. Okay, I'm inviting drivers to the press conference. I joined the voice chat for F1 conference. Join any voice chat, please. Sikiel, Yui Santi, Samar, join any voice chat in this server. Massive congratulations for you, Santi, for winning the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I mean, Adam Baker has done the first lap, but who is your driver of the day? This is a question to you. I mean, we have 3 heroes out there. 4. Yui Santi, Samar, Rejak, Jimmy Hunt. I said, this is Baku. And there it is. Wow. Just wow. Hello, I'm just testing a voice chat. Here it works. Explain me how Sekiro was able to bottle it. Okay, Samar on has joined, so he is the F1 conference room. Welcome! I'm just checking if I can hear, because I cannot now. Say something now.
What?
Oh, I can hear, but I will move up your volume. There you go. Just say something so I will check if we can hear you. Okay, we cannot, so I have to turn down the game sound to actual 0. Well, these are the difficulties of hosting a stream that is not just a PS share. I just wanted to be a pro. Don't worry. Game options. Settings. Audio settings. Now try to say something.
Hello, 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 hello.
Okay, it works. The game is
Okay.
completely quiet. You got the 3rd place today, but I guess you missed the 2nd, right?
Yes, Lance Stroll Bottas 2017. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, what a race it was. Oh, with
Yes,
5
I got disqualified in qualifying. I spun and then I didn't want to ruin anyone's lap, so I stood there and got disqualified
why
for wrong way.
from P20 to P3. this is still amazing
Yeah.
performance made by you.
I know, yes. Thanks.
So there's nothing to regret about the qualifying.
No. Yeah. Good result, decent points. I don't know what happened to my teammate, but oh well.
Your teammate was right, but he was out of the points, right?
Yeah, he was behind me, then something happened. I don't know.
Alright. Like, have you got any incidents today? I'm just going to ask because there were a couple of.
Yeah.
Uh,
I didn't really get into any. I avoided most of them.
well, so basically you're a lucky man.
Yeah, very lucky.
By the way, is that... I need to ask you because you have probably seen that one. Sikiel has bottled
Uh,
it, right?
who?
Sikiel, the Danish from Racing Point.
No, I don't know. I only
Last
saw
laps.
Renault who crashed in castle section on starting laps.
Okay.
Here I avoided him.
But still, you made our choice of picking driver of the day very difficult because you Santigor got from P17 to P1, you from last place to P3, Rejak
Yes.
from P19 to P5, Jimmy Hunt with messed strategy and no setup got P7. You have seen so many amazing performances today,
Oh,
and a question to you: how it feels like to be in the podium on the debut, the first race ever.
yes, first service ever in first podium. It's nice, very nice. P3 would I hope to win, but yeah, just had some problems.
Welcome everybody. We have a full conference here.
Hi.
Nice.
I have already asked Samar some
Hello.
questions about this amazing performance. But you, Sandy, the question is to you.
Okay.
I'm going to repeat what I have asked Gniewko in season 3. If you don't know, this was an Italian Grand Prix when he got his first and only podium in Yarrow in general. And the question is the same. How?
Okay. So I don't understand really the question because I'm not an English talker, but could you reformulate it, please?
Any other language you can speak instead of natives?
I can speak French or English.
I don't know how in French. I'm just going to say, how did you win? Because
Okay.
to be honest, out of nowhere.
Okay, so I didn't think about it because I start at the bottom of the race, so at the beginning, and then I see the first safety car, and I switch to medium, and I take the opportunity of the second one, and I switch to the soft, and I don't make any damage in my car, so I was constant, I think.
I'm just going to tell you that there were actually 3 safety cars. Like, the second one was right after the first one, like, not even a lap has passed, but okay. So your strategy was going from hards to mediums to softs. Well, that's kind of a creative one.
No. So I start with the soft one.
So you started with
to-
softs. Oh,
Yeah.
you were the only driver from outside top 10.
Yeah.
On
I was
softs.
upside of the 10, and I think that I have to start with the soft to overtake the maximum of people I can, so I could be cool I could have a good position at the beginning of the race, and then I change it to the medium to keep the I don't know how to say that, to keep quick. I don't know.
Well, you kept it really well. Have you got any damage today?
No, I didn't have any damage.
Such a lucky man.
I try to keep concentrated.
Well, and it paid out with a victory.
Yeah.
Have you seen... the man is here, so I'm going to defend you, Sikiel, for a second, because it's about you. I don't want to offend you or anything. I'm not going to, but still. Have you seen Sikiel spinning or something? What was your reaction when he spun out? Santi.
Yeah.
How was your reaction? What was your reaction when you saw Sikiel spinning out?
Who is Secret?
The man who is about to win.
Oh, I think I'm gonna finish second, and then I see that I say, oh my god, I'm gonna win this one. It's amazing. I I can't believe that I will win because he was very quick and I was lucky.
Well, I feel like we have experienced the pain for like 4 weeks in a row. In Japan, it was F2 race when I got a puncture. And
Yeah, in
Australia, there was Sniper Arctic getting a puncture as well in F2. And season 3, in race 3 in Singapore, it was Jesper spinning in the last lap. And I must say, you Santi, because yeah, still a podium.
yeah, I try to keep better and
This time,
to take some punch.
this time I feel so sad. I feel so sorry because Sikiel, you still got the second place on the line, but I have to ask, how does it feel?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Like,
Okay, that's great. How do I feel? I feel terrible. I fucked it up on the last 2 laps, and but luckily I got a P2 in the end. I think, yeah.
Yes.
well,
Yeah, you deserve that, boy.
it was a clear bottle.
Yeah,
Like, I feel the pain.
yeah, I know. But luckily I didn't have any wing damage, so it could be worse, I guess. But I kind of panicked after I had the spin. Then I wanted to press options and then reset to track. But then I got all panicky and pressed the PS button and panicked around. But in the end, it all paid out, I guess.
Still on the second place. Well, you had a
Yeah.
fight with Summer on the line.
Yeah.
Here I'm just going to say it could be a better ERS management from one of the drivers, but nothing else. Anyway, about the race,
Yeah.
you kept most of it on the lead. So I'm going to ask you about the pit stop during the safety cars. Was it all a sudden decision, or you just went as planned?
I think I got kind of lucky because I was in P4. We were in a group together, the top 4 cars, and then the pit, the safety car came around lap 3 or 4, I think, and then I just saw the top 3 cars stayed out on track, and then I just decided to jump in the pit for the hell of it, and luckily it paid out. This second safety car, I think, was with around 8 laps to go or something, and then I could go on the softs. So it worked out in my favor today, I guess. Yeah.
Microphone again. Still got the first podium in your ERO career. Getting better and better. I believe we can see you in the higher divisions next season, but we will see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I hope so.
Couple of retirements happened. One of the races that I was prepared for, that I wasn't prepared for because I have realized that nobody wants to commentate F4 right before the race. So I have decided, fine, I'll do it myself. As I will be doing F1. I don't want F3. But still.
F4 is way better anyways.
great performance by all of you. Surprising to podium, 2 surprising podiums out of the last places. Great last 2 pairs challenge. You have passed it.
Hmm.
I mean, Unisanti and Summer, but you have done a good performance as well. I think it's time when you can close the stream actually, because I have no more questions. How is your driver of the day except you? So, for example, Unisanti cannot pick yourself.
Okay, for me it's equal. He was not lucky, so he deserved the win. So for me it's him.
So,
Yeah, I have to give it to him as well, because he kept his nose clean and stayed out of trouble, and I think that's the most important thing to do. So even though everybody got better pace than you or whatever, then you still managed to get the P1, and I think that's what counts, right?
it does.
Thank you. Yeah. I hope we will fight again in the future.
Yeah, me too, man.
And Summer, your answer about driver of the day. You cannot pick yourself. Just let's do the quick vote.
It was the Racing Point cycle until
Yeah, it
the
was.
second last or last lap. But unfortunately, I don't know. The Alpha or the Racing Point. I don't know their names in in this conference. And both of them.
All right. So that's about the conference. I'm not going to say about driver of the day. I have few picks, but Javier will decide and host the driver of the week, and there will be a driver of the day in F4. So basically, I think it's time to stop it, to finish it, and we will not see you next week because we will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe not me, but there will be Champ and Brett commentating F3. Then Loki with JJ Dog will do F2. Tomorrow on 4 p.m. UK goes F3. 6 p.m. goes F2. I'm racing in Ferrari. And then I commentate F1 division in Sunday 6 p.m. UK. Next week, F4 and all of the other divisions are going to Bahrain. Do I remember well, actually? I do. Yes,
I think it's Bahrain.
It's Bahrain Grand Prix. And we'll see you there next week in F4 and actually next week in every other division. Baku still stays tomorrow and on Sunday. Reminder to like and subscribe. We need it. We need to help you to decide which league is the best and why we are better than Virtual Grand Prix. I'm always saying that thing from April. Anyway, it's time to say goodbye. So goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah,